Hello. Yes, microphone is working. I'm chewing on a nut. Wim, you were first. Well, technically Siribot, but Siribot is always first, so it's hard to beat them. Thank you for the follow, play scholar. It's very much appreciated. But Wim, yeah, technically you were first. And Slivers, have a good luck. I hope I will say something useful and not POU. I know there's a dragon game coming in this list. Well, no, it's not coming. But you know which dragon game I'm talking about. It's technically expansion. I don't know. Because yeah, the company who does it is like, yeah, I don't support that company anymore. I cannot willingly say good stuff about something that I know I'm bad. So how is everybody doing? Well, I'm doing pretty good. It's been a busy day. I've been working from home. Today is the birthday of my father, well, late father. So we spent time as a family together. Just yeah, that one. So yeah, my father passed away in 2020. Was oh no, 2021 should be correct. Due to complications with COVID, he wasn't in perfect health anyway. But yeah, COVID basically just did the rest. So yeah. So it was a kind of a sad day, but yeah, I worked from home, had a decent day working, a lot of back and forth, going from one wall to the other wall, basically being the middleman, which sucks, but yeah, somebody has to do it. But overall, it was a good day because my son's Christmas gift arrived, which I hid somewhere there. He's not watching right now, so well, he already knows what he wants because he basically put one thing on his Christmas list. So, yeah. Well, technically, he didn't put it on the Christmas list because it was higher than the budget agreed, but I found a cheaper version. Well, I found it for a cheaper price, not a cheaper version. So, he got it anyway, but he still knows. Thanks, Wim. I'm okay. It's more, my sister is still struggling with it when it's his birthday. I more have it when it's after the first week of January because he passed from on the night from January 7th on to January 8th. Star Trek, no, definitely not. That budget is way out of reach. I haven't bought Lego in a while. I probably will buy a couple of new botanical sets in January when new ones come. But that's basically it. I wish I had that amount of money to buy more Lego sets and space because I don't have the space for it either. Where do I keep it? I don't know. I don't have the shelf space. It's ugly just to add a new shelf so you can put it somewhere, right? It's possible, but it's also ugly. So yeah, yeah, nothing on that side yet. Yeah, it came free with a little Star Trek transporter set, yeah. But they also announced the Creel house from Stranger Things. Now, I don't own the Upside Down, so, but I am enjoying Stranger Things, even though it's kind of predictable. There are no big twists right now. At all. For me, in the first part of the final season. So I hope there will be at least either some good action scenes or some good plot twists near the end. But currently, there are none for me. Everything I saw coming basically from episode 1. Yeah. You want to sell that Star Trek transporter set? Yeah, well, that's probably. And you have been a developer of a BGT thingy over the weekend while recovering. A BGT thingy? What are you designing for BGT? What are you doing for BGT? Are you getting paid by BGT? Important. By the way, I can stop eating kruidnoten. So, but today I also finished my folded space inserts. I got 3 for games from Board and Dice. So they already fit in the box because basically Board and Dice doesn't do inserts. But now I have nice full space inserts, and look, it's the right way up. So for Tianxia, Windmill Valley, and Tibai, I got nice inserts. So that you're painting Geek Gold. Well, that's something. I never use my Geek Gold. I don't even know how much I have. Let's see, how much Geek Gold do I have? I have some, but not much. Oh, I got a direct message. Oh. Where can I see how much gold I have? Geek Gold. Oh, I spent 164. I collected 311.02. So I'm almost at 3000. I have 6 Geek Buddies and I am on 7 other Geek Buddies lists, so I have to check that as well. Who sent me a direct message? Now I'm curious. Oh, the annual support drive. Yeah, okay. We'll do that as eventually. Okay. I think I covered that. Yeah, okay, BGG covered. Somebody had a collection comparison tool that broke since the XML API requires a bearer token. Yeah, I was working on a Drupal module to be able to read from BGG, and then the BGG things changed, and I was like, yeah, I don't want to work on that anymore. Maybe I will work on it for my own site, which is like 5 years in the making. Still not finished. I need to work on my website. If I want to be serious about being a content creator, I need a website. I also need to post pictures every day and stories every other day or every 3 days or something like that, which I don't. Basically, I post, oh, this mini streaming schedule, and I stream. That's about it. Yeah, I'll fix that. And also let your front-end skills go wild. Now it looks nice. Now I'm curious. But besides that, so I was at home because I was working. So I was at home receiving an upcoming Christmas gift. But then DHL's first set will be there between 10 a.m. and 6 p.m. Which I think, well, okay, if you're early, I will be in time, but I have to go to family around 4:30. I might miss them. Then eventually I got a message, well, it will be between 5 p.m. and 9 p.m. I'm like, you bastards. So, but I couldn't select the package machine that we have nearby. Somehow I cannot select, oh, that is my preferable drop point. Just drop it off in the machine, send me the code, I will get it. But somehow it was not possible. I don't know. I don't think there was any issue. It's not the weight, it's not too heavy to fit in there. So, but yeah, it's there. So I went to visit my mother. We had a nice game. We played some Isle of Skye with all the expansions, and my son won easily. He said, oh, my father's gonna win. And then we did final scoring, and that's when he passed me. Before final scoring, I think I was 2 points ahead. But yeah, he had a lot of final scoring tiles. The tiles were odd. We didn't score as high as we were used to. It went slow. It went very slow. Package stores might be full. That might be the case. But I also didn't get the message from... normally I get a message, well, your preferable option was not available. Like the gift for my son, I had to sign, so they don't drop that off. Because I have to sign for it, apparently. Also, I ordered some new needles for my medication, and that got delayed to tomorrow because of, well, not only Black Friday, it's the holidays. It's the holiday season. I haven't switched this all around in holiday spirit yet. That I might do that when I get back from the Amsterdam weekend, which is this weekend. So next week, I'll try to make the stream look a little bit more festive. Try. Not sure yet. I should have some overlay stuff somewhere. I forgot where, so I have to search on my PC. Might be on my old streaming PC. I don't know what I did last year for streaming, so I'll have to find them. So it will come, but it's not here yet. Um. So yeah, there's that, and then I got home. No, first we went to the supermarket to get some, well, kaartnoten. Yay. But yeah, then I was checking my messages, and then I saw a message from DHL that says we're at your house in 15 minutes. I'm like, okay. So I told my son, okay, let's go to the cash register, pay, and rush home, which is like 2 minutes from here by car, but okay. So I got home, and yay, we were on time. So now I got my new porcelain ornaments. I got porcelain ornaments because they are Delphish blue. My sister started collecting these, and I really like them. So I'm switching my tree into Delphish blue-ish. Not completely, because these ornaments costs a lot. They are not cheap, so I didn't get them all. I didn't like them all, so I also did not buy them all. But I bought some blue Christmas ornaments and some silverish, silver whitish versions, so I can create that Delphish blue effect all around the tree. I haven't decided on lights for the color. I'm for the color for the tree lights yet. Might be doing light blue, might be just doing white. It's one or the other, not sure yet. If it's light blue, I have to buy a new one. If it's white, I can still use the current one. So yeah. But yeah, I wanted to share which ornaments I got, so you can say, "Oh, those are nice," or "Oh, that's absolutely not my taste." That's up to you. I'm not here to please you with my ornaments, but I'm just sharing. So the first one is a little bit of a weird one. I still have to get the price tag off, or at least the little tag. So I have to scrub that. But it's a ball that says 2024. Why? Because that's the earliest ones they have. So I can fake a little bit that I started doing these in 2024. I believe my sister has a 2023. Yeah, they don't have those anymore. So this is a nice 2024 for in the tree. I still have to finish the loop, but yeah. Then, of course, if you get 2024, you gotta get 2025, right? See, price tag still on there, or at least the barcode tag. There's no price number on it, but it doesn't let go easily. Luckily, this is porcelain, so I can hold it sturdy and I don't break it. Eventually, if I squeeze hard enough, it will break and I will cut my hand, but let's not do that. But yeah, 2025, nice flower arrangement, giving that Delphish bluish feeling. Then, because it's Christmas, you see, this one has a tag like this that works better. I got a snowman, or snow person. Sorry, snow person. With nice floral arrangement and a little bit, like it has a tail. I don't know why. So, yeah. Well, it's way out of focus, but yeah. And I got a penguin. I know Rock would love this one. So that's white. White is really, well, the bright lights are really turning that white into white. Of course, since I'm Dutch, I need a windmill, right? Need nice little windmill with working thing. How cool is that? Then I got two of the same because basically it's our star sign, and yeah, we are both the same one. So Pisces. I'm a Pisces. My son is a Pisces. So yeah, we got Pisces. They have all sorts, and these are bigger. These are almost the most expensive one. There are one more expensive than that, and well, I need something on top of the tree. So I got a nice star for on the top. It is a little, kind of like a big hole there. It's pretty big, so it should fit perfectly. I already had a little house that did that, which had put on the top of the tree. But this one looks better because it's a star. You need to have a star on the top of the tree, right? So yeah, I haven't started doing my setting up my tree just yet because it's still Sinterklaas, and Sinterklaas leaves on Saturday. So, and since I'm away for the weekend, I will start doing that on Monday, and on Monday I will have a new nice little, well, tree and everything, and maybe if I find time I will set this one up as well. Last time I made a little bit of a snowscape, a snow landscape-ish thing here, so yeah. So there is that. So those were my ornaments. Hi, Blue-Eyed Demon. Good to see you. I hope you are very, very well. So yeah, ornaments done. You just missed them, Blue-Eyed Demon. So either watch the VOD or go to YouTube and watch them there. You have options. Yeah. Shall we go to the business as usual? The normal. Ooh, yeah, coffee and crowdfunding. That's why we're here. We want to see what's new on GameFound and on Kickstarter. And there's nothing that fits within my my rules on Burger Kit. I haven't checked Indiegogo for a while. Do people still go there? Indiegogo. Do they still have something? Gaming culture, board and card games. They are on there. Wait, The Witcher Legacy is also on Indiegogo? Oh, it says GameFound. Wait, newest. Indiegogo is basically GameFound right now. Late pledge open. Ah, so I can skip it now. Upcoming. Ooh, grass-fed, a farm to tabletop game. That looks kind of cool, actually. Yeah. I'm alright. I'm alright too. By any chance, have you played Fateforge Chronicles of Khan? I have. I'm almost done with the main campaign. I think I'm almost done. And then I will start the expansions, which I got at Spiel. But I also ordered through the Kickstarter, so I'm basically selling the expansions as well at some point. I got them double. So yeah, I have played them. I have done a stream of them, I believe, last year, by the end of the last year. I really like it. If I don't like a campaign game, I won't finish it. I will just send it back, even if I got it for free. So I will just sell it, get rid of it, something like that. But I really like it. You saw it and you might take it. If you love dungeon crawl or story-driven adventure type games like that, then go for it. It's a good one. I really dig it. I'm currently doing 2. I'm trying to finish Fate Forge by the end of the year. But I'm also doing, which one was it? Because that one I haven't done. Kinfire Chronicles. Need to continue on that story as well. Then I need to do Torgal because I didn't finish Torgal, so I have that one to go. And Dice Throne Adventures, I will go through it as well again. They're all different kinds of mechanics and such. So yeah, but I do like Fate Forge. It's a good game. And I like Mighty Boards. A lot of those games that they made, I liked. They're not all 9s and 10s, but sometimes it's a 7 and that's good enough. For a good time, a 7 is good enough. A 6 is like, ooh, if I really have nothing else to do, I might. But yeah, I don't think they have many 6s. Maybe their early work. But I like most of the games that they... I haven't played them all, but most of the games. So, this is what you came for, Coffin Crowdfunding. No, we're not starting on GameFound. We always end on GameFound. So nothing for GameFound yet. By the way, I got this in my personal, sale box. So I'm still drinking the Mermaid brand. I need to shake it a little, not too much, so I roll it. It's a triple espresso, so basically I have 9 espressos here. So might take it a little bit slower. So the rules, because yeah, I do have rules when I go through this, because otherwise these are 13 pages. 13 times 9 games is over 100 titles to go through. That's too much. So some things I just don't do. 3D printing, like the Wild West over here, that kind of looks cool, but I will skip them. Basically, you can see the models, you open it. If you like it, if you think the price is fair, go for it. Same goes here. The Megapolis. Where do you put the emphasis on that word? Defenders. If you need new soldiers for whatever kind of war game you want, get it. So those things, yeah, I don't look at. There's also RPG stuff like this World Under Red Glass. Basically, it's the upside down for D&D. That's how it sounds. It's not exactly the same. But because it's under red glass, it will look like the upside down. This has a lot of upside down vibes, but this is just bestiary. So those things I won't look at. RPGs, dice. What else? Tables I rarely look at. So all those things I don't touch, because they don't fit in my wheelhouse of what I normally stream and normally do. I will open, since I have new memory, added memory, I can open 10 again without the browser sucking up all my memory. So yeah, I will open like 10ish of them and then go through them. I will only look at English and Dutch campaigns. Any other language? No, not gonna happen. I will not butcher a language anymore. I have done that in the earlier years, trying to read. I can read German and French, and I don't think my pronunciation is perfect, but I can make a French person or a German person understand what I'm saying. Do I understand what I'm reading? That might be a different case. So yeah, I'm not doing that anymore. And basically it's meant for that country anyway. And yawning starts. Why? I'm not tired. I'm not feeling tired. But yeah. The yawning already started. I apologize for that in advance for all the other yawnings that are coming. And, of course, for this one. Did I cover all the rules? No, the big one. Big one. It's my most used emote of 2025, and it's the youngest emote of 2025 because I added it. I don't know, when did I add it? I think it was February, March, and all the other ones I already had. But we have a nice emote. I might make it an animated emote just for fun. I have some animated slots open. I might start working on a little bit on 3D animation and make it a nice something like that. But for now, if I see AI generated stuff, and by the way, I think it was Meeple Mountain who had a nice blog about AI and why AI is just a shortcut, just a cheap trash and such like that. But so you should read it. Google it, Meeple Mountain, the future of AI or AI in board gaming, something like that. Check it out. I mostly share their opinion, the one about how much energy it consumes versus how much energy it costs for an artist. Yeah, I think that is getting closer together. But yeah, generative AI means bye bye. Even if, for me, even if you use it in prototype phase, because before ChatGPT and Midjourney and all those things, we didn't need it. So why do you suddenly need it? If you could do it without just working and writing on cards, just fake dice or whatever, why do you need AI suddenly? Generative AI, why? It's a cop out. It's like, oh, but then my game looks more real. No, because you know, if you're gonna replace the artwork with the real thing, it's cheaper to buy cards and just use clip art. It's cheaper. But yeah. Okay. I need to open my first can of a triple espresso. Here we go. So, Mully Gulp, the world's greatest precision drinking game. That sounds not that interesting, but yeah, it's a game. Infinite sticker monsters. Assemble monster parts, stickers, colors them in, and fight. Okay. Vim, no URL, so can't share. But I will. If you just DM it to me somehow, I will look at it later. Hidden Slug Sushi. Didn't we already cover Joshua Mason? I feel I didn't cover these. However, all the other things seem... Well, Joshua Mason strikes again. I don't know. Yeah, look at Joshua Mason. A lot of 3D printing stuff that somehow... See, this one is all Spanish. Yeah. Dreadgowl.shalom.kramer.org. You cheater. Dice from the Abyss. Neo Galaxy Heroines. Plumber Girl. Wow, we made Mario into what? Sario? Not suitable for work. Versions available. I don't get it why you would do that. What's the fun of that? Mind Crash. The party game of pure chaos. Yeah. Pick me! A lot of STL files, by the way, so we're going through this quickly. Scars of Life. Bad lawyer. Become a lawyer in minutes. No. RPGs. Ruins of Astranon. Yeah. Trading board game. Crypt the Pharaoh's Curse. Rise of the Red Shirts. Well, that's... Hey, is Duchess here? Did you full chat? Well, basically the link still doesn't work. It's not clickable. So people still need to copy paste it. But is Duchess here? Because we have Rise of the Golden Duchess. Rock and Roll Santa for STL files. No, not looking at those. Wow. Christmas 3D printable dice tower. That looks like a nutcracker. Oh, that's kind of cool. Valhalla Game Retreat in Utah. Yeah. I need to start saving up money to go to the United States again in 2029, not 2028. Why not 2028? Because I'm coming to the East Coast. And what's happening in LA in 2028? The Olympics. So yeah, that's not happening. I'm not coming to LA during the Olympics. That's just too much. I have opened more than 10-ish. Okay. Mollygulp. Story, risks. Okay. Back up a little bit. Back up. There is a game from a Dutch company that got suspended by Kickstarter because of lack of proof that they had a prototype. Just saying, you have one thing. It's a print on a glass. It's a story. It's that. It's nothing more, nothing less. It has one bagger that already spent $100. They want 100,000 total. That they're can forget about that. Nobody's stupid enough to do that multiple times. It's a Mollygulp sticker with your pledge. Just one sticker for $72. Yeah, okay, this is a very poor page. Let's go on before I already get angry. Infinite Monsters, sticker monster checkers. Ah, that's too much. Okay, a lot of monsters. We have eyes, we have heads, we have legs. Oh, cool. We can create our own monsters. Attribution. So that's how you add a link. Yeah, that's not how it works. People don't proofread their page, do they? It's like, oh no, the links don't work. No, not if you copy paste the complete link as normal HTML text or normal text instead of an HTML tag. Yeah, okay, let's move on. Nocturnal, the cozy card trading made by bird lovers for bird lovers, but these are all owls because they're nocturnal. But there are more than just owls, right? This is from ID. Is Idaho a state? Then it's Idaho. First created, one backed. Basic rules. There are rules, but kind of like Go Fish. Okay. Meh. Too bland of a page. This looks promising. I don't see AI. They're just playing cards. Well, I doubt that they're just playing cards, right? Okay, Kitten Sushi by Joshua Mason. Ah, this one has a lot of text again. It's his 81st creation. I don't know when his first one was. He makes small little card games. I never played any because I'm not spending ink on these, but because it's just too much text. You get it in a nice plastic card container, but that's about it. And he has more of these games. And they might be good, they might be fun, they might be not be. I never pulled the trigger on any of them. So if anybody ever in chat later or now knows something about these and has played one of them, let me know what you think about them. Mind Crash, the party game of pure chaos. Yeah, because this is nice. Stop doing this. And then, of course, nothing in English, but sure. Draw a challenge card, brace for sabotage. Red cards, chaos cards can hit at any time. Those are purple. And then score points. But then you get this. Unless I am currently on a big screen on your TV somewhere near your board game club, at home, I don't know. Then you can read this. I can barely read it because it's this small. And especially this little bit. So why do this? I'm not even sure what I'm looking at. So what is the game I'm getting? They need to find Bonds as a crowdfunding consultant. She can use the work. Always, if she has time, she can use the work because she can use the money. Okay, Cards for Life. Party game for sharing feelings and shaming friends. What's the fun in that? Sometimes a joke, sure, but why would you purposely shame all your friends? Not suitable work, age 17 and up, 3 to 10 players. No. Next, Bad Lawyer. Become a lawyer in minutes. Story. Might. Now. So now they're here, and we need. How much money we need? Realistic budget. Oh, what? Oh, wait. Okay, the realistic budget. Always fun. 15k, 10, 10, 10. Okay. If we exceed the goal, if the campaign surpasses 15, we will immediately increase our manufacturing quantity by the initial 1,000 units. Okay. Only delivers to the US? Yeah, only certain countries. So no European for that. But again, just a video. I don't get it. Ruins of Arstenon. Funded in 9 minutes. Well, you had a 49 euro goal. Duh. I'm selling 1 copy of my game and now I funded. Right, it's just 1 copy. Oh no, the early bird, 70 euros. Well, the sales price will be double that. But they didn't even have 1 backer on that. What? Well, oh, 15 on the 15 euros. So 3 copies of the game. Why? I don't see anything about AI. Constant exploration, character progression, destiny in your hands. All buzzwords. Nothing that says, yay, I'm unique. Choose me. If the game is that cheap, how cheap will the components be? You get a game for 36 euros with miniatures. For 1 to 6 players. I'm not buying it. This is red flags all over. Especially this one. Because this is definitely AI. Because these are all the 3 same people. Look, it's the same face with the same beard. And somehow they are shaking hands and this person is also giving a hand. and the alignment of the fingers does not match. So you're using AI, you're not telling you're using AI. Crypt, the Pharaoh's Curse. Trading board game. Oh, see, they start. With hours upon, we plan to replace the AI art already incorporated in some of the game's production. You shouldn't have started with it. Snow Bear, the card game. Well, this looks very Brother Bear Disney, but then a white bear? Snow bear? Ice bear? Polar bear? Here, friend cards. Unique friends, all different artwork. And you can create a bigger card. Snowball cards worth 1 point. You melt in the sun, you receive and claim melted snow bear, and then I start steal an opponent's set. It's not super unique. It's still a Go Fish. Were they an animator at Disney or something? I don't know what all these prices are, but it's a film. Ah, that makes sense. Yeah, he worked at Disney. Hi, chocolate wine. Chocolate wine. That might be a wine that I actually would like. But yeah. Oh yeah, I see. For 21 years he was with Walt Disney. Yeah, you can tell. Okay. So there's also a film, but there's also a game. And they're funded, so they're doing great. Card game doesn't look all that interesting, but beautifully illustrated. Okay, Christmas postcard games. Okay, you get them 14 days. Okay. Jessica, this project ends on December 17th, 1 a.m. So that's well, a little bit earlier for you, December 16th, 14 days from now. The issue is postal service is not that fast. But first, it takes a while before you get your money from Kickstarter. You could already give your files, but people can still cancel the pledge in that short period. So would you? Just would you? I think it's cool to send print and play Christmas cards to people, but you should have done this one in November and have it be done by the end of November, because I'm sending my Christmas cards probably before the end of this week. Then I will ship them out to people, because it takes a while before they get them, especially the people who don't live in the same country as me. They have to wait up to 3 weeks. The latest I have gotten a Christmas card was mid-February. Came from the other side of the planet, but yeah. So, but AI, nothing about AI. Okay, that's a good thing. So basically they are just basic, simple roll and writes. They have other things. Norway 8-bit card, 21 Christmas cards to choose from. Print out and send. Well, I still have to do the envelope. Text a friend. Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas. Here's a postcard game. Thank you. I wish it was that simple. True. There is a chance of snow in February. We'll see when we get there, but yeah. As long as it doesn't happen in March. So yeah, if the time frame is not an issue for you, then go ahead. Do this. If the time frame is an issue, you can still go ahead and get it and send the postcards next year. Okay. Where were we? We had the postcards. Where were the postcards? Now I don't see them anymore. Oh, here. Medieval house. We have. Well, this doesn't look AI at all. Crime myth left. Enigma fall titan. It looks very AI-ish. So yeah, but Quiver 100 magic arrows for D&D. 100 different magic arrows. Okay, better than bargaining card game. Yelpas as Yelpas. Hello, simple addictive card dice game for families. Well, we'll see. Strategic card game of symbols and survival. Well, they look like normal decks of cards anyway. Come on, fighting. No, D&D. This is all in Italian and I don't speak or read or do Italian. Christmas Chaos. I have a feeling this is no, it's a fun game. The Ruby, it's D&D with no DM. So is it D&D? Because then it's an RPG. Tennismon. A tennis-themed trading card game. Okay. Well, this is a puzzle. We don't do puzzles. Psychomania, a horror board game inspired by the B-movie slasher films. You know, we already have Final Girl that does this, right? But Final Girl is solo only, so. Realm, print-to-play card game of evolving swarms. Might work. Board and dice with the new sleeves. Well, I don't do sleeves either. Santa versus the Space Invaders. Rockwell 51. Is this for RPG or is it what? I don't know what Roswell 51 is. Yeah, I know about Area 51, but that's... Go faster. Roll on right where you try to keep your dragster down the lane in one piece. There's a one shot. And we're already at more than 10, so let's continue. Use of AI, I thought so. To create the first edition on a zero budget, we used AI to generate some of the images and short clips and bye-bye. Better than bartering. Okay. We have a story, we have the game, we have no images whatsoever. We have a content, we have a game status, and... next. Hey, Panda. You know that AI is my most used emote. Okay, guess high, low, roll the dice, let's go. That sounds boring. Okay, will the dice go high, will the dice go low? Who can play? Easy, yeah. Predictable, absolutely not, because this deck is loaded with surprises. So you also get cards that can influence the things. Okay. Yeah, I'll move on to the next one. Have a good luck, Wim. This definitely looks AI. Oh, big whoop! We leveraged its AI as a digital assistant, have visualized card concepts and write custom scripts. Yeah, bye bye. Christmas Chaos, the festive family board game. Yeah, I figured that one. Some 2D image assets were initially generated with AI tools to create visual bases for the board game's artwork. These images were then manually edited, so your base is still AI. The Ruby. Oh, well, they use AI. I have used AI in order to create art for the cards, the picture on the cards. After generating the initial card in it, I've used a ton of photo editing in order to standardize the pictures. You can just start with standardizing pictures. Okay. A tennis-themed trading card game. Story, risk. We did a trading card game. We need all your money. Well, they only need $1,000, but still. It's a no-go page. It's just full of red flags. Psychomania, the horror board game. That also use AI. Our project experiments with AI generated content to develop. Bye bye. Next. New Realm, a tactical print and play card game of evolving swarms of what? Just to read. Oh crap. The note on art and ambition. My commitment to you is I want to be 100% transparent with you. All the artwork featured in the campaign began as my own hand-drawn sketches. The fully realized version again. I use modern graphics and AI to enhance, refine, and polish the human concept. Jeez, really. I refine, polish. I absolutely love artwork we want to accept you, but with no AI involved. That's my ultimate dream. Unfortunately, as a young independent creator, I'm currently in financial. Let's just go there. Create a prototype. Get one or two, maybe a set of cards or something done, or just a demo, little things, just to give people a feeling of it, and set a realistic goal so you can afford a professional artist. Just saying, it's an idea. USA shipping and handling. Oh, well, did you need? What's the night before Christmas? I don't know what this is, but it's a 3 shopping. The official game board is included in the Roswell 51 box. I don't know Roswell 51. Is it a proper game? Why do you look like Beetlejuice? If I say the name of your game 3 times, I pledge it. Well, what's? Yeah, no. Go faster! I'm trying, but those poor pages don't help. So you get a nice little sheet. Where you draw dice. How to play, learn from the rules. No, that's not what we do out here. Okay, we're back here. Okay, we have Courage. We have a new compass game, the Battle Hymn. By the way, we're almost at the top. We're going so fast with all the AI and 3D printing stuff. These dice towers, cool, but we're not doing dice towers over here. A7, a role-playing game. Protect your cryptos, the family card game of strategy and fun. I don't buy cryptos. Kingdoms trading card game. 4 Suits of Christmas instead of 3 Ghosts of Christmas. Pot holders. To hold those pesky lids open. You know, you can also use a paint that has droppers, just saying. STL files. Hidden Ark, Wild Oceans. Okay. A lot of RPG stuff. Oh, it's the next episode. It feels like starting to milk it, right? 52 duels, fight with playing cards. Oh, that's from Postmark Games. Okay, cool. RPG-ish. Bobby Young and Crocodile to Go. Oh, that, for the first time, Queen Games has something that I might be interested in. One night realms, discover a realm by someone new, all in one night. But it feels like an RPG. It looks like an RPG and it has a lot of AI. Okay. Forage, the big game. Australian dollars. Okay. 130 Australian. I don't know how much that is in euros. Hi, Bones. Did you miss a lot? Yeah, you missed all my new tree ornaments. You missed all my kruidnoten, which I'm not gonna chew on right now because that makes me not understandable. You missed the fact that I had a lot of well, you already saw the picture of all the folded space, but they are now done. A day too late for BGA. I'm sorry. I know, but they're all done now. Well, basically, that it's my father's birthday, but he's no longer among us. So we spent time as family together. But currently, no interest in games whatsoever so far. So, no, you didn't miss much. You just missed amazing intro. I will show the ornaments afterwards. When we're done, I will show them again. So you can... For the people who missed them and still want to see, yeah, you'll have to sit till the end. But at this rate... Once I said my father is no longer with us. As in, he died due to COVID. But it was his birthday today, and my sister had a hard time with it. Me, not so much. I will have a hard time a little bit over a month from now, when it's his actually day that he died. The night that he died, from January 7th and up to 8th. That's the night that he passed away. But my sister had more issues with the birthday. So... I not so much. We did talk about him today. We did. Fun memories. So, yeah. Your mom passed on January 8th. Yeah. Well, technically my dad is as well because it was past midnight. But yeah. We had a chance to say goodbye, even though he couldn't hear us anymore because he was in an artificial coma because of COVID. So maybe he could hear us, but yeah. Technically, he was already gone. Okay, back to the games because that's more fun to talk about, to be fair. Forage, the B game. Nothing about AI. Yeah, it was a little bit more hard on my son. But I think he's coping with it better these days. Voice a fun strategic tabletop game guide your beehive through the 4 seasons. Breeding bees, collecting nectar and pollen, and fend off a hungry bear. That bear looks freakishly cute! Give the bear some honey, come on! The bear looks cute! Look at that! Those look cute. Those look way too expensive. How much is the game? 130, that's about 74 euros, so that's well over $80. So the production must be off the charts for this one. Oh, it's also in German and French, but yeah. What's in the box? Look, this is the deluxe box. Look at those bees. Are they handcrafted? We have a nice sun, we have a bear and a die. That even the die looks handcrafted, but and a cloth board. Not sure how I feel about that. You need to make sure that the first time you get it, you iron it properly, with just to make sure that it folds. The most of the creases are out there, but then yeah, you still fold it. So it's not my For that price, I would say I expected a playmat, to be honest. We have 16 seasons cards. I'm guessing 4 per season with a lot of text on, well, events and such. We see a blizzard. We have pollen in bloom, so stuff like that. And score sheets, of course, you get score sheets. It looks good, especially this bear. Bear female prototype. Well, just keep it like the prototype. I'm expecting the bear to look like that. How to play. Watch this video. Yeah, we don't do that. Forage is placed over 12 rounds. As the sun moves through the seasons, your bees fly out to collect flowers, to return them to the hive to store nectar as honey. Okay, and then season cards. Well, those are event cards, right? Twist as the sun moves through the year. Solo and 2-player modes are multi-year, with swarming and more hives. Ooh, and setup is quick. Okay. Aim of the game: across the year, your bees forage for nectar and pollen, raise new bees, and build enough stores to survive winter. Collect the most valuable mix of flowers and bees. Each flower has its own scoring type. Each bees in your hive add extra points. When the 12th round ends, you score your flower and bees to see which colony prepared the best for winter. So, and then game flow: advance sun, move the bear, and play turns. Choose one player to be the bear and one player to be the beekeeper. Ooh. The bear rolls the die and moves the bear at the start of each round. Why do we need a player for that? That person is like, oh, you can do all the cool stuff. Now it's my turn. Roll, move. I'm done. That does not feel like fun. Everybody's like, I don't want to be the bear. The beekeeper manages all removed bees and flowers during play. I hope you just select one of the bee players to also do this, because otherwise I would not. Because then I can say, well, it's a 6-player game, 4 bee types and then 2 others. That's not true. So we have the flowers, the beehives. Do they even stack this high? That's high. See, and the number you roll on the die, that's the direction the bear moves to. Okay. I assume it's just one of the players manages the bear as well. It's a long explanation for a turn. It's a little bit too much. Mode 1, fun. Mode 2, friendly. Mode 3, competitive. My mother would say, well, just go for fun. And then don't do the rest. Rules. Hey, Timmy, how are you? I'm still not at the end. Well, stretch goals. 65 Australian dollars. And they're currently at, well, not close. When did this one start? Because we already have some updates. Yesterday. Okay. Okay, yesterday. Okay, Compass Games, new war game. Wow, they don't even do side menus anymore. They haven't done that in a while. It's a chit war game. You get chits, you get a hexagonal map, and you fight historical war, basically. If it's in your wheelhouse, do it. I want to try it, but I'm not going to buy it. Especially if I'm not familiar with the war. Because this is Shiloh and Bentonville. Never heard of those. Apparently it's from the Civil War. Protect your cryptos. I don't have any. I have an itch right underneath my butt. That's annoying. About the game. How to be a crypto millionaire. I don't care. Paper money is going away. Yeah, but Elon, I know you're watching, Elon. You know, in some countries we still use coins. See, no paper. I believe in the United States you also have coins. So, but paper money is not going away. Yes. Before we continue. So, oh, I forgot to put the bag in the thing. That's from Windmill Chair. Yeah, that's from Windmill Valley. I have to put it back in the box. Bentonville is it's the hometown of Walmart and Sam's Club. I have heard of Walmart, not of Sam's Club. But our government was working on like Elon said, paper money going away. Only ATM pin payments, credit cards, you know that. Now our government is saying, you know that pin only? We changed our mind. They want cash back into the system. So Elon is way off if it comes to the Netherlands. Paper money is making a comeback, people. That was a short break about money. Okay. What's in the box? We have crypto coins. Yeah, okay. Dogecoin, Solana, Tether, Near, all those fake money things. You know? Why play the game? Protect your cryptos isn't about investing, it's about understanding. No, it's about promoting crypto. And I don't do crypto. So, yeah. Kingdoms, the trading card game. I believe it says use of AI. No? I would have thought use of AI. Most trading cards come with that. Choose your royals. Stop using text on images to explain. A card called you Bastion. Yeah, but this is not readable, so that doesn't work. Game modes: Eternal, Draft, Blitz, Tag, Team. So basically, we made a Magic the Gathering variant. Cost, name, rarity. Sure, but you can also find those on a Magic card. Faction. Oh yeah, you know the color. Type. Sure, card effect, attack and health power. I don't like the layout of the cards anyway, but yeah. Nah. Moving on. 4 suits of Christmas. So what are the 4 suits? We have the Santa suit. We have the Christmas tree suit. Oh, then you show all the cards in that Christmas suit. So 7 Christmas balls. Is it Kingdoms and... Yeah, but this was a trading card game, so I think it's different. Then you have the Advent. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Jesus. Oh no, Joseph. Joseph, Mary, and of course Isaiah 9.6. For unto us a child was born, as a child is given, and like the government will be on his shoulders. I don't know the English text. And then we have a snowsuit. You know what would have been awesome? Just a hint of awesomeness. One suit, Hanukkah. One suit, Christmas. One suit, Kwanzaa. One suit. Well, I don't know if we have other major holidays that fall in the December range. Just put 4 of those major ones in there. Everybody has their own suit. Teachable moment. Learn about others. Diversity. But yeah, I don't need new card games with just shit. Okay. Hidden Ark. Wild Oceans. I never played Hidden Ark. Is it any good? Creator. They did Hidden Ark before. That's this one, right? Deep Sea expansion. So they did more. Oh, that's this one with the big fish. I have seen it. I've never played it. I sold Ride the Future this year, by the way. It was okay. It was not amazing. But it was the expensive Kickstarter edition with stamps and everything. But I never played Hidden Ark. Wild Oceans on Kickstarter, yeah, I know. And an expansion, and now they have another expansion, apparently. So it must be doing good. See, like I remember this art. Text on images, stop doing it. This is way too small. Can you even read that in chat? Or are you watching me on a big jumbo screen? Then if I'm running in any movie theater, let me know. It would be awesome. Like you go to a big movie theater, now playing Dutch Yoda, Coffee and Crowdfunding. Don't pay to see me, by the way. If you want to pay to see me, subscribe. I like the artwork of the fish. At the aquarium, yeah. Legoland in Denmark with an aquarium? Okay, cool. So this is the deep sea expansion. Rewards, expansion scientist, specialist, then you get everything. Everything released for Hidden Ark. For 75 euros, that's reasonable. What does Rado has to say? I love the message of the game, I love the escalation of this game, I love the two different simultaneously parallel forms of engine building that's going on. Yeah, puzzle, token bag. Ooh, this one. That's a scary fish, right? Meeple, who's this one? Nobody in English. Yeah, this game looks kind of cool. It's an expansion, but you can get everything. Like they said, all or none. They just needed 500 euros. That's an unrealistic low goal. Just saying. But, okay. Little red flag. Tabletop Tycoon. I know, Panda, you're not a fan of them, but yeah. Here. It's the newest Everdell. Didn't the latest Everdell just release? So how many Everdell clones will be coming? All sales benefit Toys for Tots. Well, that's a good thing. That if money goes to a charity, I don't mind. You better not be using AI. Okay, first 3 espressos done. They're double-sided, so you can upgrade them? Okay. Download the rulebook. That's not how it works over here. First printing, you get archaeologist meeples. I do like the capybara, not gonna lie. Game board, the rulebook. Jungle Ruin. Still blocks a lot of sight if you're sitting on the other side. 100 double-sided cards, mini meeples, with new helpers, artificial tiles, realms, those dice, path boards, and solo game components, of course. First printing, 40 bucks. It's not that expensive. You're basically saving 10. Then the collector's edition. So then now I need to know what's the difference between this. And then avid archaeologist, you get more. And then emissary. Oh, plushie capybara. Okay, almost made me do it. And then map maker, get all the Everdell spin-offs. And with all the expansions, so much Everdell, get everything Everdell. I like the capybara plushie, the bear not so much actually. How to play, Man vs. Meeple, we have a room and a board, don't know them. Are they nice? Well, I know him from Rado, but I never watched his channel separately. Then we have the Dice Tower, of course. Board Game Co, Rado, Cloudy with the Chance of Meeples, Board Game Dave. Then we have add-ons, deluxe resource vessels. Those are nice, but doesn't fit in the box. The coconut capybara is only 25 bucks. It's not a panda, it's just a berry bear, okay? I think the capybara looks way cooler than the berry bear. They're both 25 bucks, so they're both cheap. No BIPOC reviewers as far as I can tell. No. Nope. Don't know who's doing for Memphis Meeple, but probably not. See? The capybara does look better. Oh, oh, nice blanket. That's kind of cool. The Archaeologist capybara, or this one. And then all the Silver Frost, Everdell Duo, Far Shore, and then all the other Everdell stuff. Collector's Edition. Complete collection. 225. I don't know what the original cost. With the deluxe resource vessels, that's just too much. Estimated shipping. So much Everdell. EU. Yeah, that will break my bank. Solid as a rock. What's that? Refunds guaranteed. Well, that's a good promise. Campaigns open. Campaigns delivered. Yeah, that's spread over multiple companies. Because it says 17 created. Then you cannot have 46 delivered. I always have loved Everdell artwork. But the gameplay, I was like, yeah, I didn't get the hype. And I'm like, I'm not jumping on this one as well. It probably will get a Dutch version as well. Well, Dutch publishers are not as pronounced. So they don't send review copies to me. They consider me too small, while big American publishers says, well, you know, they think I'm good enough. So it's weird. So I'm trying to make more Dutch content on my YouTube channel. At least I'm thinking of doing it when I have some time. the finding the time part. Having a 40-hour job. Doing all the stuff in the house, mostly alone. Because, yeah, when I'm available, my son is busy. So if I want to do stuff around the house, it just costs some time. So, the newest one from Postmark Games. It's basically a print and play, and you can play it with print cards. 1 or 2 players. How do we play? Choose a hero! Each player chooses a character and shuffles a deck of playing cards. Player each draw 5 cards and place the remaining cards face down in the deck. Take 2 actions based on the card. When the cards are played, changes what they do. Play the card's ability. Prepare attacks. Block damage. And then Slicker Drips did a video if you want to see it. And then there's a solo mode with solo. Automate opponent, easy to run. Fight every character. Characters, we have a barbarian, we have a rogue, and we have new ones coming. This one has a knapsack, so I'm guessing this is a wizard type of wizard sorcerer type of thing. This is a wanderer. Just guessing. I like Postmark games. They make nice print and play games. They already funded pretty well. So, yeah. Then we go to Tate. Everybody knows Tate here, right? Hey, Tate! Boba Mahjong Grande. So it's a big Boba Mahjong. I don't like Boba. Just gonna say it out there. I know I will anger some of you. Like Boba. Since, yeah. Well, I'm guessing Panda is still cheering because it's Tate, not because I don't like Boba. My smell is basically reduced to 5%, which means most flavor is done by this little thing over here. By my tongue, not by the nose. Which means I also prefer texture, and I don't like lumps in my liquids. So that's why I don't like boba. Yeah, I thought it was yay patate. But that's the reason why I don't like boba. It's like I'm zipping, and then suddenly one of those things shoots up into the straw and like, and that's why I don't like boba. You can play with 4. Ooh. I don't think I have boba mahjong over here. I did get, and I have to do one soon. I have Cat Sudoku somewhere. In the Queen's Gambit, I have the original Queen's Gambit, which Tate said uses AI art. But now I got the second edition, which doesn't. And I have that one. Get it without tapioca. Yeah. But then it's just tea, right? I don't know. A sort of lemonade tea kind of thing. Saves on sugar and calories too. Well, I don't drink them anyway, so. Okay, how do we play? We watch a board gamer. Is a variant card game using set collection and rummy mechanics. Yeah, well, that's how Mahjong works. 2-player edition, 12 euros, and then 20 bucks you get a 4-player. The world of bubble tea is vast. Yeah, that's true. The first bubble tea I had was when I had an iced tea, a straw, and blew in the straw. See, I have this one, I have this one, I have this one, I have this one. I just don't have this one. I have fork. I have the deluxe. I have the big fork with all the cards and everything. Aqua, I believe I saw recently somewhere over there. Don't see it now, but I know it's somewhere over there. Cat's Gambit is right there. I can see it on a stack right there. And Summer Festival is somewhere in the game room. All fun games. And I guess Boba Mahjong is also fun, but I haven't played it yet. I do like the artwork, so that playmat looks nice. Tote bag. I have so many tote bags, I don't need more. Mystic Matcha, Sunrise Stern, Golden Mango, Hokkaido Blue, and Tropical Taro. Okay. Refish the charm of the original Kickstarter 2022 edition. "22 days ago, yeah, it just started." Why do you have a campaign that goes until Christmas? Well, for me, Christmas morning. So basically, Christmas midnight. Why? That doesn't sound like the perfect moment to end a campaign, but that's a personal personal preference, not a personal. Okay, then we have Queen Karom to go and Queen Crocodile to go. So I still want a Crocodile board. I want to learn to play Crocodile. And then I want to be just as crazy as the Brothers Murph were. And put the Crocodile board on a continuously spinning Lazy Susan. Not too fast, of course. And play like that. Just check their YouTube channel and search for it. I believe there is a video of them playing Crocodile on a Lazy Susan. And the Lazy Susan keeps spinning like a record. It's fun to watch. Queen Karom, I never know, I don't know Karom. Kickstarter special, a special thing. I would like to get Queen Karom the cardboard edition for free. So you have a wooden version and a cardboard version. Okay. Then add-ons, Kingdom Builder. Oh, we if you get a copy of Kingdom Builder, send it to Dave Lusa. He loves that. No, he hates it. You know, Karom, it's fun. Yeah, I cannot say. Wait, is it on Board Game Arena? Because it's a dexterity game. I guess it's not. Alhambra big boards, Metro, and Wallenstein big board. 2 strikers, 1 queen, and Chrome coins. And then Crocodile, black. EU and then DE. What's DE? Normally I would say it's Germany. But yeah, because it arrives in Germany, probably the port of Hamburg, most likely. That's why it's cheaper. You have a 10-year-old copy of Metro in your house. Yeah, DE is Germany. I know. I was considering Denmark, but it feels weird to see EU first and then DE. I would say DE and then rest of EU. So this is Canada. This is China? Or is this Switzerland? Because CH could also be Switzerland. Somehow. And this is Norway? I don't know. Yeah, I know Diki is... Diki, I was considering it. I'm not saying I'm the smartest person alive. But it felt weird to see EU and then Denmark. And then, well, Denmark is also part of the EU. But still, to see those separate... I would say do the separate first and then say rest off. Okay, continuing. See, I've got a point, Wim. See, Buns says I have a point. Listen to Buns. Japanese themed fashion design competition. Okay, cool. Sounds cool. CH is Switzerland. See? Haha, got that one right. Clinch, a micro boxing print and play game. I'm gonna print my glove and punch you. Let's see. 3D printing card drives. That's RPG. We're going very fast. Sculpted Sisters, Elves of Christmas. Yeah. Okay, 25th century, 25. No, 25th century is doing... I still need to... No, I did play Rather Dice game. I own it, but I did play it. It's been a while, but yeah. Nah. Mystery Science Theater. No, that's theater. Not that it's bad, but it's not something I will do on my thing. New home for trading card players. Gary's Lame Store. So that's your store? So no. And then we gross a film duel thing. And sweet and spicy, suitable, not suitable for work. And then we have Pistachio, a fast, funny, hungry card game. Okay, that's it on Kickstarter. So first, the Royal Thread Count. Fashion design company. Game. Our project begins in Japan 1,000 years ago. That's oh wow. I get a 2-point bonus. Oh yay! Quick start guide. No, I don't watch videos over here. It's too much time consuming stuff. The PVC plastic glass allows the layers of transparency. Oh, oh, this is the upgrade that Pret-a-Porter needed. Because sometimes you have to make an outfit, right? In Pret-a-Porter, you need to make an outfit. So sad that that game doesn't have a proper solo mode. But you need to make an outfit, so you need to make pants, you need to make a shirt, and you need to make shoes, I believe, and maybe a hat. I don't know. I think it's just top and bottom, but okay. How cool would it be, unless it's a dress, but yeah. How cool would it be that you have a model, sure, and you can put anything on it. It could be a male model, female model, no, well, not all sizes because you want to make the clothes fit. So you cannot have small and big people because then you have issues with the cards overlaying each other. But you can make mix, match, and everything. Put a guy in a dress. Why not? Then you go to the fashion show. If I could separate the artwork from well, I think it's Conseil Moya or Pret-a-Porter, at least the original cards. There is artist decks, of course. But if you could do that in Pret-a-Porter, just like here, you're making a dress and you're putting something on it. So this works a little bit different. So you have a color, you have a pattern, then you have a piece of clothing, and then you put this card over it. So you get. Wasn't there a fashion type of game where you kind of had the same, basically only the pattern, and you had to cut out like a dress and you put it over and you could see the dress? I think there was some sort of fashion game like that. I don't know the game because I never played it, but I have seen it. Cherry Blossom Kanji die. Oh, where do I have my big bag of dice? I have a big bag of dice where I have these symbols and I don't know how to read them, so I never use them. And I don't see my big bag of dice now. Otherwise, I could show you, but I have a die with these numbers, and I'm like, yeah. Pin set. You get a scroll. Yakuza, but Yakuza is crime related, right? Legendary carrying bag. Oh, that's cool. It looks cool, especially with the overlay. Shipping Europe 25. Notes on tariffs. Manufacturing import tariffs paid by Liberarium Games. Import duty packages paid by the buyer. So I got hit by import duty for Restoration Games. Apparently, it's not the fault of Restoration Games. It's the fault of the shipping company, which made me pay 50 euros more because they messed up. So I had to pay for that, but I will be reimbursed. But it might take a while. But yeah, I want to stream the Turtles. Hopefully, it will be my first stream in January, which will be January 1st, by the way. Just saying. Apparently, January 1st is a Thursday. But yeah, on January 1st, I will probably do my first stream, and it will be the Turtles, hopefully painted. I will hopefully have. We'll try to paint them the weekend after Christmas and get them all done, painted, ready, or at least all the 4 turtles and all the. Not the alternative miniatures, which I also got. But yeah. This kind of looks cool. It basically works. Just pick a color, pick a pattern, pick a piece of clothing. Dang, you're done. And score points on the combination. So yeah, that should work. Right, pop, pop, pop is this. Kind of cool. Then we have clinch. This feels AI, yeah. I want to clinch to have to finish photography. Yeah, there are tutorials for that. Rather dice game, Rheinhandler, the 6 of 8 and new imports. Bonds, didn't you ask about Rheinlander? I thought somebody asked about the Rheinlander on your channel. I have no experience, so I cannot talk about that. Yeah, I sorry, I don't have any experience about Rheinlander, but yeah, I don't know every Knizia game. I know about the area, so, but that doesn't help, right? I do own this one. I don't have this, the 6 of 8. And then import hits and outs. Yeah. Got it at Spiel. Hits and outs. So yeah, new imports. Pulitzer. Oh, that sounds interesting, by the way. Cup crab. Deer. Selecting any one of the discounted place levels, customize your order by adding any or all of the below items as add-ons. Flat rate shipping. That's cool. Phantom of the Opera also sounds very interesting. Only $10. Orbit hits and outs. Yeah, that's bit. I think I paid that for it. I think I paid 15 or maybe less. Brand new ball game. Now I own 5 baseball themed board games. For a guy in Europe, that's a lot. So they made a video, but we're not gonna watch Bonds, sorry. I love Ian O'Toole artwork. It's straightforward, it's clear. Oh, that's just a track, components. Oh, that's a big track. Rheinland-Westfalen, you know, where Essen lies, and Düsseldorf and all those places. We have a bishop. Walls and modules and Kickstarter bonus cloth bags. Okay. And how to play? Let's table it has something. And Tentamouse. This video is not available. I don't know which video it should be, but it's set to private. I'm guessing it's still coming from Tentamouse. It's not public yet. Then we get Rather Dice Game, which is fun. I did enjoy it. It's not as good as Ra, the normal game, but I did enjoy it. And then we have 6 of 8. Don't know that one. Basically a card game. Just clever way in the way that it's been implemented. That what has been implemented. Too many new Ra games. Well, Ra the Dice Game is not new. See, Pledge Manager access, just $5. Pulitzer. Kind of looks cool. It comes with real pins and strings. Is this thing made of cardboard? Oh, it has holes. I'm guessing it has holes. 2 to 3 hours. Oh, it doesn't have a solo mode. Oh, doing a solo investigation would have been awesome. So, it says 2 to 4 players. Then I scroll down. Components for 2-player and solo mode. So just say that it's 1 to 4. Might back it if it has solo mode. Yeti Snack, fun little kids game, I guess. Phantom of the Opera. We'll talk so we're gonna figure out who the Phantom of the Opera is, or what note to sing. A super cool theme, beautiful artwork, 2-player competitive trick taking, which depending on where the round is on the music sheet will change whether or not you want to win that hand. Ooh, okay. Orbita, I love stars, but these are weird. This is a 3. This is ice, and I don't know the other ones. Hits and outs. Yay! Look at those figures. That's kind of cool, right? So many games. Beer mug. It looks like a weird way of using Yahtzee dice. About Us. Nisha, tool. Ready buy back now. Shipping. Okay. Estimated shipping cost. The Netherlands. Where's the Netherlands? Oh, here. Why isn't this alphabetically? I was looking, where is my own country? $15, so I need to buy at least some if I'm going to. I probably will do a pledge manager access. And then we have the last one. Pistachio. Oh no, well that was easily done. I currently am using AI generated artwork for some of the game pieces. Bye. On to Game Found. We ended here last week, so we have Hood, Troubles in Sherwood, Rosa and Juliet, a limited physical release. Sounds like this is more RPG, but you never know when you open it. Behind the Trenches, Avalon Death Ray. It says by RPG Games, so I'm thinking this is an RPG. Oh yeah, it's a role-playing game. Help Desk Hero. Oh, that's how I sometimes feel. Oh yeah, you work with computers, right? Whispers Beyond the Start. That's definitely RPG. Void Roll, a year-long voyage. Byzantion. We're skipping Dragon Eclipse because screw Awaken Realms. And this is a German thing. If you already backed Dragon Eclipse and you still like your Awaken Realms, that's up to you. I don't do Awaken Realms anymore. If you want to know why, DM me. I'm not gonna say it all a lot here, but yeah. So, Hood, 5 reasons to back the game. Okay, get Pirates expansion for free. Okay. Access Game Found only exclusive. Okay, save up to €96. Sure. Receive bonus items for free and get your game first. Well, the last one is the one that mostly doing it. Asymmetrical Brawl feels like we're playing different games that collide on the same board. That's kind of cool. And they have stretch pay. All in is like €19 a month. So that would be 5 months. And you're all paid up. And you can get the normal Sherwood, but yeah. So stretch goals, also fun. Add-ons, sure. Oh, nice playmat. So all in, that doesn't include the playmat, even though it says all in, right? What's in the all in? Expansion 1, 2, 3, and unlock stretch goals. So you don't get the playmat. Do I get all the upgraded stuff? At least metal coins, More playmats. Well, then it gets more expensive. This does look interesting and cool. So what's in the box? And where's the Brother Smurf picture? Yeah, they are like, yeah, we played the game. They look too serious. They look a little bit too serious. New picture needed. Okay, what's in the box? Well, you have a board, rulebook, appendix. Player rates in your own player color. How cool is that? I haven't seen that much of it. I don't know many games that have a play rate in a player color. It's still a Phalanx game, by the way. Yeah, I forgot about that. Phalanx is not high on my list of. Yeah, I like those games. You have unique meeples. Sheriff and so they all play differently. So it's kind of like root, but it's called hood, which is 4 letters. This is not by Leader Games, is it? No, it's by Phalanx. But it's a 4-letter word. Long time no see, bros. Welcome, welcome. I didn't know you were lurking. You thought it was okay. Okay. I do like the artwork. But yeah, it's a Phalanx. So... Miss you too! And it will be a while before I'm coming back to the United States. I'm saving up to come to the US probably 2029. Coming all the way from Canada by train all the way south to San Diego. So I might pass by train then. That's the goal, and then go to Gen Con. Yeah, I have to save the money first for doing that, and that's why I'm coming in 2029. 4 years of saving. Also, my son can save for the trip, so he can pay for his own part. The artwork looks nice, but it's just meh. Okay. Does it compare to Root with the asynchronous asymmetric stuff? Unbalanced, but everyone's experience seems to be wildly different. In our game, Robin Hood was absolutely dominant, and the other people found him to be underpowered. Yeah, then the balance is all over the place. A lot of people played it. That's a lot. Oh, there's your video. You're smiling more on this one. Yeah. It's like a much lighter route. It doesn't play the same, but each character is very different from the rest. Okay. Now Foster the Meeple. On the table. I don't know Zilla Blitz, never heard of them. Again on the table. They have a lot of videos. But yeah, it already says Phalanx, and Phalanx is mostly middle of the road for me anyway. U-Boat was fun. The other ones I don't even know. Roadside Juliet Limited. Is this RPG? It looks RPG-ish. RPG Maker Horror. Yeah, okay. Skipping RPGs. We don't do RPGs. Behind the Trenches. World War I Resource Management Deck Builder. Well, the only resource you need for a trench is basically a shovel. You have to dig. Order of play. Whoa, that's a lot of phases. Initiate, deal 5 cards. Fight, looting bonus, resource, processes, guns, infantry, shovel. Draw 4 cards. Alternate play, resource. Stay on card until slots fulfilled. Collect gains, return costs. Draw 4 cards. So we're in a loop here in the war. Well, that's why wars keep going on. Those look like deluxe resources. 65. They sold out on the first 5 buyers discount. Just the first 5. That is a wild discount, by the way. $45 instead of 130. Oh, this is still cheap because it's basically the half. 4th player expansion. It's a trench war game. Who's the 3rd player, actually? If there's a 4th player expansion, you have basically, well, German and Hungary, Austria kind of thing. So pre-Nazi Germany. And you have, well, Allied forces. They were not called Allied forces, right? So who was the 3rd one? Are we doing doubling down so we have Russia from the other side? Oh, wait. We have Austria-Hungary, German Empire, Serbia, and Russian Empire. Okay. I would have thought that Austria-Hungary and German would be together. Because if my history memory is correct, not that I've been there, but I've learned history because, well, it was mandatory until I was like 15 or something, or 14. So that's more than 30 years of knowledge back. They worked together, right? Austria-Hungary and German Empire. Well, the Prussian Empire, to be correct. I don't think it was even Germany. They worked together. As I think. And it has a solo mode as well. Yeah. It's not the best page. So let's move on to the next one. Help Desk Hero! My computer broke. Please help me fix it. Well, apparently it's 3 to 5 players. Why 3? It's only $34. That's not that. A new addition to the team. What do you mean? They aren't based on real people, but we thought they were funny. So basically you have the jumping dino from, you don't have internet. And the other 2, I don't know. Is this Captain Morgan? Gallery, pictures. Yeah. I'm still waiting on junkyard computer thing game. Ship and text. Nothing about how to. Oh, well, there is how to play. I'm on it. Well, where this? That's how to play. Start. How to play objective. You're an intern, and your mission is to be the first to reach 6 productivity points, or the number agreed upon before start. Each player starts with 5 response cards in hand. Set up a deck of tickets, a deck of solutions, and a deck of characters in the middle of the deck. And sure, we have everything in a language that I don't speak. And a hidden character, of course, it's a Karen. I don't want to see your boss. So I'm guessing from reading this is a judging game. Basically, we have a problem and then you need to think about the solution. As you've probably noticed, the art here is made with... No, I did not notice, but thank you for telling me. Keep going. Yeah, it was AI. I totally read over it. This should be a clear thing, just as with Kickstarter, just AI usage. Sometimes I miss it. Just because it looks cartoony doesn't mean it feels AI. Cartoony can also be drawn. Screw AI art! Yeah, that's why I have the big button and the emote. It's my most used emote of 2025. That's the one. Voyage, well, a year-long voyage. That seems like a lot of crossing off to do. That's a lot of crossing off to do. I don't know all the other ones. Our current canon of PnP games. So you already had this one. So you're reprinting this? Or is it an expansion on what already there? What do you, oh yeah, what do you get? Well, you get a map. And a system board. And a black hole map. And a system board for map 2. Do you get them in grayscale? Or print friendly things? Add-on 1, add-on 2. Print at home. 20 bucks. That's a lot of maps. Core game, year-long voyage. Oh yeah, that is a core game. €5, €15. So maps 1 to 14, maps 1 and 2. And then Essence, that's something totally different. How to play. Roll 7 dice to configure your starting resource and unlock your first upgrades immediately. Yay. Wait, before launch roll 7 dice, then roll the dice. Then navigate the void. So go in a certain direction. Command your ship. It's a lot. It's not your small go-to stuff. This was your most used. Yep. I know, Brother Smurf. You're accepting right. By the way, which Brother Murph am I talking to? I am assuming Nick. Yeah, I got it right. Where does it fit? Strategic sweet spot. Compared to Roll for One, Fleet the Dice game, similar weight, special layer, Hadian's Wall. Yeah, I like those. I'm not the best in those, but I do like those. And what was the follow-up? The Anarchy. I was curious about that. AI Automa. Well, that's the only time I will allow AI. See, Awakened Realms also does stuff, but we're skipping those. And this one, I have seen this one pop up on my timeline a lot, and it's the artwork is. I do like the miniatures though. The miniatures look cool, but this looks heavily AI, right? No, not this. This is probably a picture. I forgot his name. He played Poe Dameron in Star Wars. He was Moon Knight. Oscar Isaac, right? They just used a picture of Oscar Isaac and then. I'm not gonna lie, this looks like AI. Do they mention it somewhere? Our art, thank you. We value the human creativity. We firmly believe that human involvement is essential to work. We employ in-house graphic artists and illustrators. That said, our artists do incorporate modern technology and use AI-based tools in content generation. These include built-in. Then you get this big one, and I'm out of here. And that was the last one because Fileborn is an RPG and is German. So, and we're skipping Awaken Realms, even though the premise of the game looks promising. Yeah, see, it was AI art. Yeah. At least they're honest about it. I prefer that at least they're honest. Touched by human hands, yeah. Byzantium was AI? Yes, it was. Just F off. So pick of the week. Oh, so many good games. Yeah, so many games. If you go for 25th century, they have all sort of to choose from. I might get Pulitzer, but I'm not sure. And Phantom of the Opera also sounds interesting. So there's that. Yeah, the Royal Thread Count, which has a nice idea by combining color pattern and objects to create fashion, which is kind of cool. Postmark games always has nice print and play versions, so they are not expensive. Rise the Bee game, I hope that the final product looks very close to these bees and bears and everything, because it sounds fun. And then we had, of course, Tate with Boba Mahjong Grande. And to be fair, that's the one I'm gonna pick. No, they used the same. That was okay. But yeah, eventually they mentioned AI generation, so and it definitely looked AI. So, but Tate, pick of the week. So, oh, there I am. So Thursday, Zuna Valo Solo. Oh, I messed up. I did not put it correctly back in the box. So Sunofalo came out at Spiel last year, but didn't have a solo mode, so I didn't get it. Now Capstone started working with the game builders, and they added a solo mode. So hey, looks what I'm playing Thursday. So yeah, Thursday Sunofalo. For the Dutch people among us, which probably are in bed because it's past midnight. There will not be a board game afternoon show this Sunday because I am not at home. I will be off for a gaming weekend with Amsterdice. So I have to pick which games I'm bringing. Probably Thebai, Fossilium, definitely. Maybe Luthier or Luthier. Still don't know how to pronounce that. Luthier, something like that. Nucleum, I still need to learn. Covenant, I'm definitely bringing Covenant because people wanted to learn that one. So, bringing that, and that's it. I promised, if you stick to the end, I would show you my ornaments, my new ornaments, because you might have missed it at the beginning of the show. I still have to remove the stickers, but yeah, no, we start with 2024. Because yeah, why not start with 2024? So they're delve bluish. So that's white with delve blues. They're porcelain. So yeah, I could smack them and break them, but yeah, let's not. They're solid. It's not like they're breaking while I'm squeezing in them. Of course, if you get 2024, you also need to get 2025. Maybe dim the light a little bit, but well, it's the monitor that's so bright. That's currently. Let's see. Can I dim the light? Just a tad, so you can. Oh, that's better. So that's 2025. And because my son and I are both Pisces, so I got Pisces. Yeah, the glare in there is the monitor. I cannot fix glare. It's porcelain, of course it has a glare. I can move it to the side, it has less glare, but it still has glare. So I cannot fix that. So I got two of those. I don't think Rolling with Rock is in here, but hey, look, I got a penguin. Nice little penguin. Then, of course, I got a snow person with a golden hat. It has a tail, apparently. And yeah, you're not Dutch if you don't have a windmill, right? So I need a windmill. And the windmill can spin. So that's the windmill. And no tree is complete without a star on top. So I will be setting up my tree on Monday when I'm back, because that's also the time that our current holiday is over, because currently we have Sinterklaas, you know, the person that Santa Claus is based upon. That's happening right now. There is a lot of discussion currently, not only with Black Pete and Blackface Pete. That's still an ongoing discussion since the 70s, so that hasn't changed. Well, a lot has changed since then, but the discussion has not changed. It's more the adults fighting over a child holiday. So I don't know why, but there were all other things that happened, that I also, even as an adult, think, well, they went too far. So what we have over here is it's Sinterklaas journal. So basically, it's a story that starts pretty much as soon as Sinterklaas arrives in the Netherlands until, which is the first Saturday after the 11th of the 11th. So 11th November 11th till December 5th. There's a story. It's always an ongoing story. Oh no, all the packages got wet, or the boat sank, or something like that, that keeps the children entertained. Oh no, what's going to happen? This year, oh man, the theme, I don't know. I don't watch it, but I saw pieces. So the house where all the presents are kept until December 5th was turned into a military zone because of the Russian threat. There were explosive drones flying around. And eventually, I don't know if any kids are watching, they told us that parents buy the presents and it's not Sinterklaas who does. So the whole nice story about Sinterklaas coming to the Netherlands, giving gifts to children, bubble busted. And I think they went way too far with that. And it's the first year since the original presenter of that journal, that the story, telling about the story, as it is a news, it's kind of like news. She passed away during this year, so they got a new person. And I think if she was still on it, and she passed on mostly of old age. She was not the youngest anymore. But she has done it like for 40 years. So basically, since I was a kid, she presented that. But I think if she was still alive, she would never have approved to that story. Never. Never, never, never. So yeah, a lot of people are like, what the? Yeah. People were pissed about that. But that still doesn't mean I cannot enjoy my kruidnoten. Let's start a raid before I get angry again. Anybody nice live? It's past midnight. Somebody should be live right now. Let's see. We have a Panda Angel who is live. We're gonna raid Panda. What's Panda playing? What did Panda get in the mail? We're gonna see. Thank you, Buns. We're gonna raid Panda Angel. Raid Panda Angel. So, heading over to Panda Angel. Everybody who was here, thank you for being here. I have a raid emote. You can use it, not abuse it. Have fun with it. The no AI thing is still the most popular one. I think the raid thing is the third popular one. So, I'm gonna head to bed because it's past midnight. Maybe stay up a little bit because I have still some stuff to do. And then I'll catch you all on Thursday when I'm gonna play Zunavalo. Bye everybody.